Hello, boys and girls. This is like my 5th attempt at this. Please help me. I really cannot stop for this level. Okay, I'm just gonna go through the gist of it. Hello, my name is Yoshi 1907 here, and welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of, well, you guessed it. That's not really a great way to start, is it? Um, Welcome to my 100% blind playthrough of Yoshi, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book for the Nintendo Switch 2, or just kidding, it's my Geisel Yoshi, because it feels like I've been trapped in a Geisel level for 15 minutes, because that's literally what happened, as you might have guessed. Although we did get through all the Mr. Ease challenges and did manage to successfully finish them all at once, what was annoying about this is because for some reason, this one level ended up being harder than anything else. I guess I should just mention what it is later, but yeah, basically, we did mysteries challenges. We had to go through a series of levels. They weren't actually holding any secrets necessarily. They were more like we just have to get through the level, get all the flowers, and yada yada yada. Not much else really happened beyond that. I don't really have anything else to say other than that. Like, that literally was what? I'm just gonna, so this is ridiculous. But yeah, as you might have, I can see from my frustration, I spent over an hour in just this one level alone because it was extra frustrating to deal with because this thing controls like butt and I cannot get through the level because it just keeps failing me every single time. That's why I don't like this level. But also why I completed it. If you're wondering why I'm doing it again, well, it's because, well, I did do it. I didn't get all the flowers in the same run, technically. I did it on a separate runs, where I first got all the flowers, and then I just focused on getting into the end of the level like a smart person would. But don't ask me why, I just wanted to prove a point that you can indeed get all the flowers in this level and still go on to finish it. It's just really hard to do for some reason, because this level is just really hard. I should probably calm down so I can, like, focus on playing the game, you know? And see, look, why was that so hard? I finally made it with all the flowers. That's what should have happened the past few dozen times I did it, but I just couldn't get it right for some reason. There we go, though. We finally made it. It looked like it only took 2 or 3 minutes, but reality, for me, when I did this challenge, this took over half an hour. Yeah, and I spent even more time doing it. I think collectively I've wasted at least an hour on this level alone. But yeah, long story short, we did all mysteries challenges, got all the stars on them because there's only one challenge to do. This one was a little tricky, but these first 2 were pretty easy. This one was a little annoying, but it was simple. 4 just required a bit of effort. 5th was just more annoying than anything because it's auto-score, but this one level took me forever to clear. Like I said, it took me 20 minutes just to clear it. Keep in mind, that was with getting all the flowers first, so I could get all that done, then I could do other stuff. And what I just did just proved that you can get all 3 flowers and still finish the level. I hope you guys are happy with me. Anyways, you're probably wondering what we're going for here. Well, for starters, let's read about this professor. Among the otherworldly visitors was a professor who specialized in mysterious creatures. His heart broke for the beastly beings below, knowing that they would meet a terrible fate once the moon fell. He became determined to save them. Knowing the moon could fall at any moment, the professor worked tirelessly to preserve as many of the mysterious creatures as he could. He toiled on service to the very last moment. After the moon fell, he could not be found, though. Mysterious book, an otherworldly compendium, was created to contain the planet's creatures. To put it another way, I was created. The very book you are reading now, my magnifying glass transported each creature to the pocket dimension within my pages, where time passes very slowly. Each creature was transported in such rapid succession that, to my shame, I had no idea of knowing what kinds of or how many I contained. I was left full yet unfilled, unable to explore my own concepts. Now, thanks to the Yoshis, I'm finally able to see and study each mysterious creature. The professor's final wish has come true. Aw, that's so kind of him. But yeah, long story short, spent way too much time on these mysteries challenges because they are nightmares. I hope to never do it again. So, that was weird. Honestly, I don't like that at all. But yeah, you're probably wondering what we're still doing in this game. Well, that was just to clear all of the levels. Now, we have to go back and get all the flowers on them. But we also have to go back and get 100% on every single level now. This is basically the cleanup phase now. We're going to go around and clean up every single level until we get every single item. That is what we're going to do now. So I hope you guys are ready for this. We're going to start by going back to special studies, though, since it's already one of the harder levels. I don't know why, but I just like doing the hardest stuff first. That way I don't have to deal with it either. Anyways, since we're so far into the game and not much else is going to happen, we're just going to go in right away, and then we're going to just try and find all this. I shouldn't need a hint for this. It's more like I just need to figure out what is like this. Apparently, they still keep our measurements from earlier. Wow, we can go pretty high here, huh? I figured there was one that required it to expand just a little bit and then get Neptune at times 3. I like how you can run into it to control it so it goes big and then grows smaller, huh? Isn't that cool? Huh? Well... Okay. Alright, I got it. Oh wow, that thing can bounce off us too. I'm finding all sorts of stuff out about these creatures, I'll say. I think I realized what I'm supposed to do. Okay, then. Alright. Okay. I'm not gonna try to waste too much of these levels, but just be aware that because I was kind of tired from doing all the mysteries challenges, I might be exhausted now. But yeah, long story short, we now have to go around to get 100% on every single level. Not just one, all of it. Alright. Okay. If you're wondering, yes, we're gonna go through and get all the secrets now, because it'll be easier that way. Alright. So we're gonna reveal the hints for each of these. Oh my gosh, get that nasty coin out of there. That's very worrisome. For a second. Try bringing the large pool to a gentle boil. What does that mean? Like, throw water in it? We're gonna find each of these out. Have you found any creatures that grow in grayish patches? There's 3 though. Like, there's 3 of those though. What if he found Ari to a mountainous monster, which we already did? I look for creatures that grow by being buried or provided water? Okay. Okay, that part in particular makes it interesting. Alright, I got it. Oh, I don't think we upped on that. Oh, we did. Alright. You know what's annoying is the game tells you hints as to what to do for the easy stuff, but then when you actually try to do it for everything else, it just never works. That's what makes me so confused on this level, because I have no clue what they're doing beyond just the secrets. Hey, there's literally no way to get through this without beating him now. That tells me we should probably just start over to try and actually bring that thing to a boil like it says. And then we'll figure out what to do. Some of these features look so crazy, it like takes a long time to Alright. Okay, that just took it out right. That took it out at range, huh? But what if we throwed this one in here, huh? No, it just gurus itself every time. Alright. I was kind of wandering around with no clue what to do, dude. I'm pretty sure we've already seen most of the Great Bears, so I don't know what we could possibly do to get more. Like, we got all the obvious ones, like the big arm dude and all that other stuff, but instead we keep the other stuff. Wish it was more obvious to figure out what to do, but... Oh, we never really tried scattering these even further. I usually don't even think about doing that because I'm worried, but... I think in reality we should have been moving the scatter puff more. Like I said I was about to be, and now I'm just... Yeah, I've never actually played with what would happen if they went to certain areas. It's like I get vaporized by that pool, so we'd actually have to make them go around. Okay, if they touch that, down now. So we need to somehow get them across all the way to the, What's interesting is it didn't show the Neptunet 2 now as being collected anymore. Okay, that literally changed nothing. In fact, did was... that we've already gotten all that done. Like, we registered all the main creatures. Yeah, it's being confusing already. Well, I don't want to spend hours on his level, so once again, I'm going to cheat and figure out what to do. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, a little bit surprisingly, I actually did find out a couple of things. We're going to have to probably just leave the level to make sure it's actually recorded as being seen, since we did reveal a couple of pictures, but for some reason the stat statistics didn't save it properly. So now we're going to go in and do that again, but like actually do the full level this time. But the main reason is there's our secrets as well that I didn't even know about until figuring out stuff. This will probably be helpful to know though, because you need to figure out their height and all that stuff, and just so much other things. One thing I forgot to do though is completely water this thing. Yeah, like this bouncy, yeah, you can hit it with water apparently and it grows from what I heard. That's why I'm trying to do that right now, but I can't seem to find it. Maybe it's more like this. Ah, yeah, there we go. What a nasty secret. And then, of course, by jumping on it again, we get more bouncy seeds. And then we could probably also pound these into the ground as well. Who would have known the answer was sitting at me right at a time? A silly mechanic. Ground pound. Yeah, right. I know that. And then we can keep growing seeds to get more if we wanted to, which is so uniquely interesting. It's kind of crazy. Gosh. I'm learning all sorts of things about this game now that I didn't know about. Dude, even those other things can get stuck. So anyways, that's the first thing I learned. The second thing I learned is this big thing can get even bigger. I initially thought it stopped at a certain point, but apparently if you keep going back over and over again, this one over here will keep respawning and you can actually keep getting it infinitely with no results whatsoever. Like, it literally does not stop growing, it seems like. So, for our next secret, we're just gonna go and keep grabbing this one dude and keep heading it over. That's what we were missing. Then we also have to keep jumping on it on top of that to measure it. I like how it also shows you how many Neptune nuts it fused with earlier, so as to like give you a hint as to what you need to do. But yeah, apparently you can fuse it up to like 7 or 8 times or something like that. It's ridiculous. And the other one I missed was the one you already saw before. It was that bouncy thing. We just didn't get the small version of it. You can even reach greater heights with creatures capable of shifting form, But yeah, long story short, we have to just keep getting the one Neptune nut in the room, and then braining it all the way over here. Okay, well, it was big, but now it's no longer big. Oh, now it's big again. Ah, so they were indeed the larger ones. Alright, we better check. Grew a new bouncy tree. Oh yeah, we got that too. I just realized the growing grass thing kind of does give us sort of a hint as to what to do. Beyond that, we've already gotten the mild, and we have also already gotten the other side as well. I just realized after 8 it doesn't grow anymore. Okay, well now what's the... The extra cell and regular cell are already done. The only thing I'm missing now is just normal cell, which is like medium-ish size, I guess, according to this game. Which we don't really have anything else to measure here. And I think using Grandpa on the Daisy doesn't help either, it just flattens it instead. Where we found this? Oh yeah, I figured as much. So, not only do we have to pound the other punchers, but we also have to pound the Crazy Daisy, too. I got, as soon as I discovered that fact, I pretty much went on to get all the secrets that we were missing before, and there we go, now we've 100% that level, never to come back, hopefully, because, yeah. That did get us secrets on our pages as well, too, so that helps out. Knowing that we could just do it that way. Alright, Seaside Speed Rankings. I have no clue what to do here, but we're just gonna go through. Reveal all the hints, so we have a better idea of what to do. Fight the surf snail while carrying the jet-powered jelly at the same time. So, we need to get another combination going. There's lots of different combos, apparently, you're supposed to do. Surfed with some extra gusty gusto. Alright, this sounds interesting. Have the inflatable fish, and then ride the surf snail at the same time again. So it's basically just combine one thing with the next. Changed your mind. Okay, that looks interesting. Okay, that one looks extra tricky. What does this one say? Reach the goal on a creature other than the one you started on? Okay, alright, well. Thankfully, those are actually pretty obvious to do, so we need to, like, jump on one. And jump off to get on a different one. Ah! Come on, dude. I couldn't catch up. Better just reset there. Alright, we're doing the switch first. So we can actually, like, finish properly. Because I know the easiest way to do this is to probably get on this guy. And then actually jump onto the surfboard. And there we go. Now we should be fine. We just need to actually, like, clear this properly. We should get another discovery upon doing this. Went for one creature an hour and still reached the goal. Very well done. Alright. Wait, I forgot. What if we just run off the side? Does that respawn to start the race too? That could be interesting. Okay, now this next one requires us to get a jetting jelly and then catch. Ah! Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm trying to get on you. Alright. Okay, there we go. Well, that was enough to trigger the offense. Alright. So weird. I see. Just as I thought, you could just run off the side of the screen and it respawns you a little bit quicker than reloading. So that's the first combination. Now we need to somehow grab the balloon boy from underneath. And then also go on to grab this guy. Except we could maybe get on top of it. If we can actually, like... Oh, come on, dude. This is way harder than it looks. Alright, there we go. So we basically get, like, a second jump with that, huh? Alright, that was actually, I think, all the discoveries, surprisingly. Beyond that first wall, it'll take you a little bit longer, because I literally was clueless at what to do. That helped me discover that you can bury some of the creatures and use them as plants. I almost forgot about that. That would have been really hard to figure out normally, otherwise. Alright, now just Merry Music Festival is left in this chapter, and we'll be done with that. We might honestly end this episode early, I'm not sure, because as you saw before, that other level that I had sold on, it took me a while, so I might make up for it by making this quick. I think if I finish this early, we're gonna call it. But first, let's reveal all the hints here as well. We have so many coins, may as well. Down Temple version. I didn't want to just go into the level, though. I wanted to actually, like, find out the secrets. Sounds nearly as crumpled as it looks. I already understand what it is. We have to use the washcloth for a long time. And then do the thing. Okay. Check pages again. Except this time we're going to look at... This time we're going to actually hint this. The way we're supposed to. Is there another way to hop at a slower pace while on top of a creature? Also, that was down tempo posing. Sounds nearly as crumpled as it looks. By the way, I forgot to mention this because I haven't really mentioned this, but this theme you'll probably remember a lot from the original Yoshi's Island as one of the most iconic themes in the game. I forget what name it uses, but I know lots of people like using this theme. At least the original theme of this from Yoshi's Island 1. But yeah, that's from original Yoshi's Island if you're curious. And then this is the starting theme from Yoshi's Story that plays the second time. That's what we have to deal with next. Lots of weird stuff to deal with. Beyond that, though, kind of trying to figure out. We can just get rid of its cell, I see. Alright. Okay, I get what to do. It's being awkward. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That's for sure. What does it say again? I'm just curious. I need to chat. Is there any way to hop at a slower pace while on top of a creature? There must be a way to do it. I don't know what else we could do otherwise. Maybe that's what the... Wait, I think I understand probably what the downbeat temple is. It just didn't trigger for me, even though it probably should have. I think I understand what that means. I think we need to raise it first. Well, so far that isn't really changed anything by getting him a food. This game must be here for a reason. Oh! Turned an empty can into an instrument. Okay, well that's another way to get that one done. Alright. I figured that's what the can would probably be most useful for. There must be a way to change this that I haven't thought of yet. Wait, maybe this is why these are here. Maybe I'm supposed to change these colors down that I didn't know about. This color, it changes whenever you hit it a certain amount of times. What if we made it all the exact same color as one other one and then hit it? Would that matter? Alright, well, whatever. That didn't seem to do anything. Whenever I'm doing it, it seems to look really funny, I'll say. But, yeah, nothing seems to be working. I don't want to waste forever. Do you see why I went for this level first? It has the potential to be the worst. that are later on, they have the potential to take longer and are harder, so I'm doing them now so I can use a guide for them. By the way, I'm sorry, this is no longer a blind playthrough, but hey, some of these are confusing to figure out. How else would you figure out these secrets otherwise? So yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, once you see what we're about to do, it'll seem so obvious. So, unfortunately, there is really no secret to what to do here. Nor does the other secret housing. Hey, Crit. So, long story short, if you're wondering why I'm doing it this way now, there is no true secret on how to do this. In fact, I don't think I can even do this way. So, long story short, we got the secret we needed. We got the other secret we needed. But we found out a little bit too later that in order to get this done, so the idea is, there was really no secret way to get that extra unlockable. All it really was redoing the level from the very start, but instead of doing the normal jumps, we need to actually time our hops very specifically, and even then, this secret is kind of tricky. The game doesn't really tell you what to do, you kind of just have to keep timing your hops, and by just kind of messing around, you'll eventually just randomly get that secret. Not sure why that is a mechanic, but, it is what it is. Well, anyway, good for us, because, we have now 100%ed both of the hard pages. They are no longer that bad anymore, so yeah. I'm gonna continue what I did before, which is trying to do a true blind playthrough, but now that I know a bit more what to do, hopefully we can actually go and get all the secrets. Some of them may require us to go over levels, but as you ought guess, since we're confused, we're gonna start chapter by chapter. We'll start with the Wild Woods, of course, but, yeah, we wasted quite a bit of time here, so why don't we end the episode here? How about that? I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, comment, rate, subscribe for some more commentary, and until then, I will see you guys later when we choose to do more interesting stuff. Beyond that, until then, I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.